Welcome to Royal Secret. While the world may see Prince William and Princess Catherine living an almost fairy tale-like existence in their bubble of royal duty and family life, a growing concern beyond the manicured lawns and regal appearances is silently commanding attention. The nickname Duke of Sunset was partly a reference to the challenges to the future of the monarchy, but it underlines the complex situation, which is hard even for the most devoted royals not to confront the decidedly changing mood among the public and the relentless struggle of the monarchy to find a place in a world rapidly changing. For William and Catherine, much lays with carrying the burden of the crown. They have rode through media storm, personal tragedy, and personal scrutiny of citizens. Their concentration, as widely presented, lays in their families, philanthropy, and the survival of the monarchy tradition. However, the Duke of Sunset's more abstract entities still representing broader societal unease pose a challenge that its carefully crafted image cannot fully prevent. It has nothing to do with one or another scandal. It is a compounding effect arising from several events. These include people increasingly questioning the nature and purpose of a hereditary monarchy in a 21st century world and an increase of Republican sentiments of younger generations with the debate over royal family maintenance costs persisting. Of course, the prince and princess earnestly fulfill the public engagements meticulously focusing on charity and family efforts, but an unobtrusive shadow grows. This was not something which they will be able to counter actively with a suitably timed snapshot or a well-crafted message. It stands for a further societal undertide, continually questioning the system they represent. Now, it doesn't suffice enough to live merely within the so-called golden bubble, says historian Dr. Eleanor Vance, dedicated to the British monarch. William and Catherine are undoubtedly truly committed to their roles, but the systems they face belong to a wide scale. That Duke of Sussex is a quite powerful symbol of a worldwide that increasingly and more profoundly has questions about so-called proper power as well as other things. However, the Queen needs to reassert its value apart from mere traditional ceremony and national heritage. The Prince and Princess are all too aware of this flow, but no one can dream it away they respond. According to other observers, for instance, such as royal critics, by pointing out charitable working, community activity, and developing a new level of communication such as a new, digital-first, strategy for announcements regarding royal engagements. But one thing remains, and these are some fundamental questions, and these are not cosmetic issues that, for example, a nice public event arrangement can solve. Prince Harry then demonstrates that the whole life of privilege coupled with duty does not exist separated by palace wall but is still tied to the greater world. The true challenge for his brother Prince William and his new wife Catherine, who are themselves committed to their various roles, is firstly to navigate both the traditional sense of responsibility which they so clearly demonstrate today, but also they need to engage them with the society's growing apprehensions and make sure that even in a totally changing world, society will still retain its interest in an institution like the monarchy. Their focus toward charitable work, which is perfectly fine and some modern perspective, is a sound start. The real test lies in how that generation